In this playlist, we're going to do a migration between on-premises Privileged Access Service to HyperScalable Privileged Access Service in my demo environment. And I think that we should start by talking about why are we doing this. HyperScalable PAS is an evolution of the Privileged Access Service platform. As you know, the preferred deployment is to use a SaaS deployment, but many customers wanted to basically manage their own instances. That being said, what is the difference between the two? The previous version, which is what you see on the screen, was based on Windows failover clustering. So it came with a lot of the challenges. For example, the storage needed to be shared storage. The network layer was managed by Active Directory, including the cluster and DNS. It required Active Directory as well. That sometimes is hard to completely automate because of the dependency with the directory, and it was provided as a generic script. You have this layer, which was the Windows failover clustering, and on top of that you had the PAS services, including the web service, the internal job system, the database service, and any relay services. So the key here is all this infrastructure was dependent on this Windows clustering, and some of you that have seen many of the demos here know that, notice that this is the owner node right here in the app. And if you go to your HyperScalable PAS and look at it, you can see, here that's the owner node. The problem with this architecture also is the ability to implement scalability, right? So you would do scalability by adding beefier servers. So the challenge is, in many instances, you need more servers, perhaps VMs, that you can distribute in different places. The solution to this is HyperScalable PAS. And HyperScalable Privileged Access Service breaks and creates 4 types of roles. Web nodes, you can have as many as you want. Background nodes, you can have as many as you want. Relay nodes as well, and logger nodes. And the key here is that those are Windows machines that don't need to be domain joined. It can be domain joined if you want them to, but less dependencies, more prone to automation. The storage layer now, it's within and the network layer is what I call bring your own infrastructure. So what that means is you're going to bring in your own Postgres database, highly available. You're going to have your pool of cache systems, Redis. You're going to bring all that, and you're going to bring your own load balancer. So this simplifies a lot of the architectural decisions. And I'm hoping that as you look at this, you're able to see a tabletop exercise for some planning in your own labs. Then we can talk about the steps to do it. My focus is going to be to do it step by step. And the reason why I'm doing this is if you want to automate things, the best way is to understand all the steps and understand where things can go wrong. And then finally, I'm gonna do some testing again. I actually did a playlist testing everything with on-premises PAS, but this is important. For me, it's just a demo environment, but it's a tool of work, and that's where I do a lot of the learning and practicing. And I'm hoping that you guys can take some advantage of it.